What we know banks for is lending. They provide loans. What we know the capital markets for is they provide both, they have the stocks, the shares. So you can have equities there listed. And by equities, I mean the ordinary shares, the preference shares and all that. And then you can also get debt from the securities market and debt in the form of bonds. We have companies which trade bonds there. And one of the things I'm seeing with the capping of interest rates, looking at it from the bonds, because you know bonds give a return which is determined by the market interest rates. So I would see it as making them unattractive, because you see the return you give at the securities market is what now a potential investor would want to get. And if the return has gone down, and the return here is the market interest rate, if it has gone down, then the bonds become unattractive to the investors. For the banks themselves, one of the things we've seen with the banks that are listed is that they've been making money and they've been reporting profits. Their stocks, unless they're affected by other factors like mismanagement or management issues or governance issues, the stocks of banks have, time and again been on the higher side. So given the capping of interest rates for banks, that means now reducing their revenue sources, and that means reduced profit. And profit is one of the determinants of share prices. So we expect, in a way, the value of the shares of these banks, especially the ones which are listed already, it might be affected because of the reduced, profit margins. In terms of the new listings, especially for the growth segment, or those entities that might want to list, with the capping of interest rates, that means the cost of loans becomes cheaper. It is reduced, and that means now borrowing might, of course, we know borrowing has always been cheaper than having companies listed. But now, given even the reduced interest rates, if this bill comes into force, then it would be better off to borrow than to go and list. Yeah. So I would see some effects there in terms of the new listings. They might be affected in that sense.